Welcome to my channel if you're new, welcome back if you are regular. If you're regular, what do you think of the new setup, by the way? I haven't asked. Like my little sign and just how things are. Tell me what you think. I've got a bit of better lighting a little bit as well. So basically the video I'm planning today, I literally haven't really planned it out the way I normally would, but this is the topic, like why I took a pay cut. I probably mentioned it already, but I recently got offered a new job and it's something that I'm really excited about. I've literally wanted to work in fiction book publishing since like I graduated uni, so that was in 2015. Literally after that I was like, I'd like that job. But what did little Mina do? Went off traveling, went to go work in Spain, moved to South Korea for 2 years, and then I came back and I was like, I'd really like to work in publishing, which is really funny. And I ended up getting a job in scientific publishing, which I really enjoyed that job. It was so fun for a while. Then when we moved into COVID, it became, 100% remote, and it was a good job. It paid very decently for what it was, but it just wasn't working out for me. Like I just found myself getting very stressed, and like it was like high stress. When your heart just feels like, but all the time, generally all the time. And like, they always say, well, apparently the HR lady in my exit interview was like, one of the top reasons people leave jobs is because of your management. And like my manager and I's styles didn't go together, because I'm definitely more of an independent worker. I love to do my own thing. I love for you to help me and support me and kind of push me off the baby bird to go and do her own thing. But my manager was a bit more involved in the day-to-day details, which wasn't for me. So yeah, that was definitely a big push. That gave me the push I needed to get out of the company, and I ended up applying for this job where I work now. So yeah, I'm really excited. It really gave me the push to do something I've always wanted to do. But, and this could be a big but, it came with a bit of a caveat. That was a pay cut. Like I had been promoted in my current job already after 9 months, so I was on a very decent salary, and I was, coming to the end of the year, so I was going to ask, to move up for a raise and things like that. So I was like on a certain trajectory in the company, and yeah, obviously now I chose to get off it and I've gone back to essentially an entry-level job. So yeah, that did come with a £5,000 pay difference. So it was quite significant. It wasn't anything to sort of turn your nose up at, let's say. Like it was a big significant difference. So it was definitely a really tough decision to make, and I'd be lying if it didn't almost stop me from taking what, is my dream industry job. So yeah, but the reason essentially why, like £5,000 is not, it's like, it adds up quite a lot. And the reason why I decided to go ahead and take this job for significantly less than my current salary is because I feel like I'm such a typical millennial where you want to work somewhere where you feel like valued, you feel like your contribution is important, you feel like you're doing something that really matters. And not to say that working in scientific publishers didn't matter, because of course it did. We were putting out amazing research around COVID and stuff. But for me personally, I value creativity so much. I feel like I've said it again and again. I love creativity. I grew up reading books and like literally crying over books all the time. I always had my head in a book, and I just want to be able to be part of that, giving that feeling, escapism, traveling, through a book. Like I'd love to share that. So it became something that was so much more important to me than money in the end, that I ended up taking the offer. And also I know how highly competitive it is to get into this industry. So the fact that I was able to do it, I was like, this is a sign for you, like it's your time, take this job, something that you're passionate about. In theory, this is something where you'll be able to progress in it faster, you'll be able to move up, and hopefully it's gonna balance off, it's gonna pay off, because I'll be somewhere that I really want to be. And also in general, I love to write myself, so being around writing and writers all the time and like getting to read content, getting ideas, like that I think is going to definitely pay off in the long run. So that's essentially why I took that pay cut. Has anyone had any similar experiences? Like it's really a tough thing to do, and what do you think about it? Would anything convince you to take a 5k pay cut in life? Do you think I'm dumb? Like feel free to tell me, spill the tea. I really don't mind, because I've made peace with it, and I feel like, yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's important to be a bit more, for me, for me it's a bit important to kind of try to align myself with sort of what I'd like to do a bit more. I feel like last year really made myself, and I'm sure other people, really think like, what do you want your legacy to be on this earth? What do you want your purpose to be? So that's what pushed me to make this decision essentially. So yeah, this is quite a short video in the end, but that's essentially it. And definitely do subscribe if you would like to see a little bit more about my job in publishing, because I will be doing the odd video here and there, nothing too consistent, but a little bit here and there. So basically, if you enjoy this video, let me know, and I'll definitely make a few more related to my job if you're interested. Yeah, let me know below. But yeah, thank you very much for watching and for staying on my journey, and I really look forward to seeing the next video. Don't forget, videos every Thursday. I'm sticking to it this year. We'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching. Bye.